Risk. Risk is a wonderful thing because from risk we learn, whether it be through triumph or utter disaster and defeat. We still learn. And that's what it's all about. Whether we are playing with knives or maybe playing with fire. And what I have noticed lately, Zero Netters, is that one thing that comes with being a Zero Net or a drone aficionado is also the irresistible desire to take some risks. And that's what we're talking about. Whether getting your first motorcycle, your first car, your first camera, or your first drone, the first thing you may want to do is up the game, modify it, make it better, faster, go longer. And that's exactly what many Zero Netters are doing out there these days. But after we take those risks and things kind of go wrong, we're often left scratching our heads. And even though the drone may be lying on the ground, broken and maybe unusable, you may have destroyed it completely, we can still learn. We can still find out what happened. And so today we're going to talk about a little thing. That little thing is called HJ files. Yes, today we cover the mysterious HJ files. Now, because an HJ file shows basically exactly where you are on the world GPS coordinates mapping, I'm not going to actually show you an HJ file in motion. You can easily do that on your own, but I'm going to show you how to get that HJ file. I have a little app on my phone called Astro Explorer, and you can do this however you want. If you want to plug it, I'm using an Android, by the way. If you want to plug your phone into your computer and do it that way, you can do it that way. Anyways, I'm going to go down here on my Android and find Zero. Click on Zero, and there you go, HJ. Now, this does not apply for Apple. I don't know how to do it in Apple. I'm sure there are people who can show you. One being sky's the limit. Hit them up. Click on HJ, and you will see all these precious little files. These are your HJ files. These files contain flight information. If you click on the properties, you can get the date of the HJ file and when it was created. Each one of these little files represent a flight you took, and it contains all the flight data, the throttle data, turns, how hard you turned, wind, direction, throttle position, basically everything that took place in that flight. It's kind of like a black box. All right, see if we can zoom in here a little bit. What you're looking at there is the Explorer Assistant. The Explorer Assistant can be downloaded very easily from zero.com, zerodrone.com. It's one of the first searches on Google. After you install this, the first thing you want to do is pick your language so it's not Chinese, and I picked my maps from google.com. This little program takes care of several things like your upgrades. So if you go to upgrade there, you can see you can upgrade your gimbal and drone firmware. You can also check out your remote control settings. I'm not really doing this kind of stuff, but yes, you can change left to right and right to left. So how you want to do your control setups is easily editable on this page. But today we're going to take a look at FTD playback. And here you're going to see Zhanchang. You're going to see the Chinese province of Zhejiang. I'm just kidding. No disrespect. Anyways, I don't know anything about Chinese, but what you're looking at is a Chinese city. I've never been to China. More importantly, if you look close, you'll notice this is a map, and along with a map, you have a bunch of perimeters here. See this little file button up here? Right there, boys and girls. You're going to click on that, and when you click on that, it will bring up a dialog box in which you can pick, let's just say you took all your HJ files, and say you put them there or here. That would say HJ. You can take one of those files, whichever one you choose, and click Open. Upon opening that, it will, this is so cool, you will automatically see your specific location of where you were flying, and all this data such as rudder position, actual rudder position, GPS perimeters, flight perimeters, will instantly come to life. Not only will they come to life, but you can review your whole flight, the complete thing, and all the moves you made, rudder positions, everything you did, in a complete real-time playback, just by pushing play right up here. And that is the length of your flight. So basically you're just watching the map playback of your flight, and you are also getting all relevant information of what might have gone wrong. I sent some of this, if you look at one of my previous videos, sent some of this information to Sky's the Limit. And I think it was under, well, here we go. Let's just solve this real quick. To all you newcomers, you're watching old videos, and in one of these old videos you will see one called "Did That Really Just Happen?", in which I was under the impression that I lost power. Even though the throttle was up, I thought I heard the throttle. Upon looking at, I just want to clarify this because I get a lot of comments on this and I don't think people watch the next video. Upon looking at the HJ file, as you see here, what we found, it was a high wind code. And as I recall, it was a very windy day. Yes, it was under vibration F. Vibration F, I got an H6. H6 represents a variable of wind dynamics that push that little thing around. And it was in the red. So that told me that, and ironically, I matched this code up with exactly where I think it was in time when I saw it happen, and boom, there it is. It was over the exact same giant tree line that I was flying over, that I thought I heard it drop out, and there is the wind code sitting right there, synchronized with what I thought was, yeah, my drone fucking up. So if you like to take risks, or maybe you crashed and you want to find out what happened, and rather than just guessing, I suppose, beats guessing, this is your opportunity. It is really, really, really cool. Also, not just for troubleshooting, but if you ever fly somewhere really cool, fly some really interesting spots, geographical locations, this is just an excellent way to record your memories and record where you've been and just expand the whole experience of flying. It's just the other side. It's the more technical side of drone aviation. And I am completely fascinated by it. I want to give a quick shout out and thanks to my bro, Sky's the Limit, because he totally taught me how to turn me on to this whole thing. I would have never known. Thank you so much, sir. And Zero Nutters out.